bit on autopilot. Life's a little bit stressful. I haven't done a live stream in like a couple weeks. The last weeks have kind of like flown by, and there's no neutral days. Like it's all like either helping you grow or holding you back. I think of like when I first got back from doing the door to door, I was like on fire. I was feeling really good. Then there's just been some things I've kind of like let get in my way. Getting the job back in the job market isn't my favorite thing in the world. And overall, it's just been kind of tough. But what this is giving me the opportunity to do is come to a better understanding of myself, what I need, what I don't need. And overall, it's like giving yourself the gift of your presence, giving yourself help to like move any of these things along. Like for the rest of the day today, I literally am gonna just go home and do a bunch of writing, chill, and plan out this next week, pray. I saw one really good YouTube video and it's talking about like how valuable it is to just plan out your weeks. I definitely really need that. I also really need a haircut. I needed a shave. I took care of that yesterday. I still need the haircut. I'm really proud of myself for getting up and getting moving today because it was like 8:55 when I got out the door and church starts at 9. I still did it. So anyway, life goes on. I think a lot of it is the need to consistently be putting in effort that's going to get you closer to where you want to be. So, but that's kind of that though. I am moving out in like 2-ish weeks, which means I need to find a job and I need to get a lot of things in a better place. But I think the thing I often underestimate is like how helpful it is to like get some kind of win, even if it's like at the end of the day, to like help you better in the next day. The energy you go to bed with is the energy you're gonna wake up with. So it's important to get some sleep. It's important to plan out things in your favor. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. It just feels like I really need to get a better understanding of myself, what I need. I feel like this last week I did a great job of making space for other people, helping them out. Not so much at doing what I needed to do, what I still need to do. It's easy to start things, but then you forget like there's a cost to maintain, there's a cost to finish them. And yeah, church was good though. I was gonna stay longer, but then I'm like, no, I probably need to go normal time. So that's really it though. There's really nothing else to report. There was a couple job interviews. Haven't gotten anything yet. Got a couple this upcoming week. But ultimately I feel like the life I'd like to live is like a couple months away from like really hard work, really intense prayer and consecration and just giving of myself to God. And I say I want it, and then I have trials and I have difficult moments and other things, and it's like, well, to still have that thing, you have to continue to show you want it regardless of what you're going through, you know? You can't slack just because things aren't going as planned. It's a lot of what being a disciple is to continue to show up, continue to serve and be there even when things don't go as planned. I mean, with doing this, the daily live streams, a big part of it was to practice my speaking more and just have fun with it. was building up the channel a little bit through it. But yeah, the last little bit, I wouldn't say I've lost my way, but certainly not really feeling as much like myself. And that's sobering. So yeah, I think of like, because ultimately would like to be able to just do my own thing. But to do your own thing and make money, you have to be able to do it when you're not getting paid. I do have my newsletter and I've been doing that. That's been good. But yeah, I don't know. It's something when you let things that people say, you let other people's. I think I'm just a very deeply feeling person, and I like helping people with easing suffering. But I gotta be aware of my own suffering too, and be willing to pour into my own cup, because if you're just constantly pouring into other people and not yourself, you're not gonna have much to give. But I think another part of it too, like, we're in the summer, it's getting hotter, it's easy to make excuses, but God, it's hot, so blah, blah, blah. But similar thing, like in the cold, it's like, so cold, you know, you can make excuses for anything. So, I don't know, all I'm determined to do is make this week a really good week. And I know that's gonna happen as long as I act differently from this last week. Be better about waking up, be better about sleep, better about protecting my peace, making space for my own boundaries, all that stuff. You also really need a haircut. So bad. But for some reason my legs are also really sore. Do not know why. Yeah. It's gonna be way chill afternoon. That's what we need. Walking across this bridge. It's a loud bridge. Yeah, so this week, got a plan ahead. Gotta have a really good time to turn off everything. I think I did a good job of that yesterday. I just put my phone away at like 10 p.m. That was good. But just gotta put it all together. End of the day. But yeah, I gotta talk with some friends at church, which is good. Being at church was the place for me to be, 100%. But just got to keep going. Got to keep going at the end of the day. So that's really it. It's good to be able to feel pain. It'd be worse if you couldn't feel pain. What's up, Shirley? I hope you are well. It's a sunny day. With having ADHD, I'm just really good at making new habits, which is helpful. You just have to be really careful so you can get in the habit of watching a TV show every night. It's like, that's not that bad, but like, is that really what you want? Probably not. So overall, you're Shirley's daughter. How beautiful. Well, I hope you're doing great. Yeah. I think the important thing with all this is like just that you're willing to make space for this. Make space for it. But yeah, we have time. There's times where you're going through a difficult time, like, oh, if I just had more time, I could do this. And I think sometimes I get caught up in like, oh, I wish I could change what happened 5 weeks ago or whatever. So we can't do that, but you can change what's happening right now. That was something that came to mind when I was on the way to church. It was like, you can't change what's happened, but you can change what's happening right now. I was talking with somebody after church, and they were just talking about how they just choose to create and make things better for other people. Take care, Shirley's daughter. Yeah. Put my phone on charger. Just chill out. Chill out for a bit. Because like there's been times where doing these at night would make more sense. That's probably the play. At least if you want to do it sustainably. If I'd like just have the time set aside, like 9:30, whatever. But yeah. We keep going. We keep going. Yeah. I think another humbling part is like where I am at church. Like, a lot of the people are like pretty well off. And they're like, a lot of them are like my age. So I'm like, oh no. Or not, oh no. It's like, oh, this is interesting. So I don't particularly feel like I fit in super much. But you have subscribed? Cool. That's kind of you. Yeah, I feel like my life is overall better when I'm doing these. So maybe we should get back into it. I'm sure we could make it. Sure we can make it work. Especially if I did like at the end of the day. I don't know. We'll see. If I go live again tomorrow, that'd be 2 days in a row. The most days in a row I've done this daily was 42 days. I feel like probably be good. But a lot of it is you just have to go for yourself, which is a lot of what this is for. Is like I'm showing up for myself, showing up for me to help myself get to a better spot. But like the last couple weeks, I think that's how long it's been since I did a live stream. Just been a bit. So yeah, we'll see. I have time now. I have time. When I was doing door-to-door sales, I didn't have very much time. So now that we have more time, just about what we do with it. And overall, like, there has been a good number of people who've subscribed from it. So, I don't know. I appreciate that, Shirley's daughter. I do. I do what I can. I really try. But definitely in a humbling spot. Just a lot of tests right now. A lot of tests to help me become who God needs me to become. So important season that you can't skip. Can't skip it. So yeah. But yeah, folks, like literally like 2 more weeks here and then that's it. That's all. On to the next chapter. Hopefully I'll get paid this week. I probably put a decent amount of that money into savings and then a haircut. It's okay. If I get the streak of 10,000 steps every day, it'll be solid. I mean, I can totally do. There's definitely the time. There's the time. I have time to do the 30 minutes of live streaming every day. It's just making it happen. So. Phew. It is a hot day today, though, folks. It's a hot day. So, we'll see what tomorrow, the next day brings. But, whew, it is blistering hot. I just need a water fountain right now. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit for my phone to cool down. This hair. It's like, if I was like super jacked, then who cares what your hair looks like? But because I'm really not the biggest fellow, like you have to make up in other areas. Otherwise, it's just like you can't have, like, it has to balance out somehow. And it's like I can't reverse the losing hair process. So it's like we gotta, yeah. They do have a 24/7 gym over there. So it's like there's the ability to. I mean, if I went to the gym every single day, besides Sunday, from here until I leave, I probably wouldn't look physically that different, but I'm sure I'd feel better. Like right now, I just don't feel very full of energy. Just feel a little bit stressed. It's not a great place to be. But yeah. So yeah, that's kind of it though. That really is kind of it. We're just kind of chilling here. It is definitely hot. And it's like the dry heat too. It's not like the wet humidity that I'm used to in North Carolina. It's just the dry, just bleh. Like just die on the side of the road, desert kind of heat. That's really what it is. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I do think doing more live streams would probably be good. We could get back on the boat. Yeah. Making space for it. I was talking about it with somebody actually at church. It's like there's a quote that says the only way to change your life, like one of the fastest ways to change your life actually, is to change one thing you do every single day and just change it, do something different. Because once you do that, then, doesn't change much in the immediate term, but then you do it every single day, it makes a huge difference. So that's that. I usually try to go 30 minutes with these, but yeah, I mean, if you could do it every single day, your whole life would change. Like, there really are no excuses. I mean, I guess if you have a lot of debilitating heart defects and such, but even still, I believe you can find a way to stretch your current capacity regardless of where you're at in life. Like if you're not really that much into running, you could commit to going on a walk every day. If you really truly did that every day, like you'd see other benefits. So like this is one of the most important things about this. It's like when you're doing really good things, you're showing up for your family, you're showing up for your coworkers and stuff. Like there's a lot of ways you're blessing and helping you're helping in other ways. Whereas if you're partaking in something that's not helpful, like you're wasting your time and stressing about stuff, like that's affecting more than just you. It's affecting other things. So it's like the best thing you can do for yourself. That's why you look at a lot of these, like Dan Martell, Alex Hormozy, I mean, literally all of them. They all work out crazy hard in the morning, and that just helps them show up way better for like all their people. Whereas if they did not show up and they did not work out one day and they slept until like 10 a.m., all of a sudden you miss like 2 meetings, and it just throws off the groove of a lot of people. Mo said, where to muster the willpower? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, well, willpower is fleeting. I think for me, like with the ADHD, it's like I have a lower executive function in my brain, which basically means it's tough for me to make a bunch of decisions. And it's really easy if I don't even have to think, which sounds like lazy. But then if you are just have one laser focused thing and that's all you're doing, that can actually be really nice. Like when I was doing door-to-door sales, I was just able to get so locked in because it's like you gain up, you're knocking doors, you're doing it no matter what, And that's just the kind of mentality I need to have with my overall life and stuff. Showing up. Tell you fact? Yeah, good. John Cena, welcome. Yeah, go right ahead. So, yeah, man, you can turn things around 100%. So, today's July 12th. Yeah, ChatGPT can help a lot. Absolutely. Help a huge amount. Yeah, just help you like rationalize and figure out things. What do I do for a living? Well, right now I'm looking for a job. I was doing door-to-door sales, so I'm going to make a little bit of money off that in the back end. I have some checks that need to come through. And then I also write a weekly newsletter to help people get closer to God. So I don't make any money from that yet, but I am planning to reach out to some people to help with advertising for that. So there's a lot of people that would like to have access to the niche that I have. So it's a humbling spot to be, but overall it's all right. We'll keep improving, keep getting better. And who knows, we'll probably, I would like to get I do think if I got this streak better and just showed up on here every day again on the live stream, that'd be helpful. I think it does more good than harm. I think the main thing it takes away from is I'm not able to be there for someone else or someone who's calling on the phone. But what it does do for me is I can talk about how I'm feeling. I can look back at the day and everything. I have the lawyer vibe. Nice. Yeah. I do think it'd be helpful. I do think. We could experiment. I do think what I figured out about myself is I do need to speak up a lot because I do want to get into speaking eventually. So maybe doing the daily live streams again would be good. Even if it's just show for me, even if it's just like share some scripture, even if it's just I think the main thing that's held me back actually is my current living situation is not very conducive to that. I mean, we're doing it right now. We're making a way. But yeah. I don't know. I need to take a shower. Need to like chill out, do some writing on the computer. Just sort of think through these things in my brain better. And yeah. Shirley's daughter is back. What's up? So the most consistent I've ever been at going to the gym was 3 months. So if we could get that in a better place, that would be good. I feel like my energy would be a lot more on point too. So who knows? Yeah, stay tuned. We'll probably do this again tomorrow, but it'd probably be later. Dude, this hair is crazy. Oh man. Yeah. Brooklyn. Okay. Hello, Brooklyn. Welcome to the adventure. Yeah. I guess one benefit of doing this is, I don't know, it just gives you a chance. Gives you a chance to get your thoughts out there. And yeah. I'm in Utah. This hair is crazy. Yeah, probably gonna get a haircut this week for sure. For sure this week. Well, I have a couple job interviews this week, so we definitely have to get it cut. I think I wore a hat. I'm pretty sure I wore a hat. My last job interview. I had a job interview last week. I'm pretty sure I wore a hat. It's like, let's just save them the trouble. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm glad that you find it funny. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's kind of where we're at, folks. The title was coming to a better understanding of yourself, oneself, or myself. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just got to really escalate, build these things up. But we'll try to show up again tomorrow on here, see what's going on in my brain at that point. Do you think that would help overall? You got to go to bed now. Bye. Take care. Thanks for hopping in. Yeah. If I could, yeah. Just make it a way of life, going live. I think it'd be good. Oh, we'll see. For now, folks, I think I'm gonna follow Brooklyn. Follow Brooklyn. I'm gonna follow Brooklyn's example and head out, take a shower, kind of rationalize, work through some things in my head, and go to bed eventually. So, All right. Peace out. Take care. Bye bye.